Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss about Ollama. Now if you don't know about Ollama guys, Ollama actually helps you to run different large language models which are open source locally within your system. Now why Ollama can be super beneficial for you all. Let's say that you're working in different use cases with respect to generative AI and you really want to quickly try different open source large language models and you want to see that which large language models probably fit for your use case, then definitely this is the way how you can quickly use different models and try it for your application. Now to talk about mostly of this large language models which are open source, it is just like you can actually run it like a ChatGPT application itself. The entire process is very much simple. So let me just go ahead and quickly show it to you. Recently, Ollama has also come up with this Windows support. Initially, it was there for Mac OS and Linux. All you have to do is that go ahead and click on this download button. As soon as you probably click on this download button, you can actually select the option which you are looking for, whether it is for Mac OS, Linux or Windows. If you want it for Windows, just click on download for Windows. And once it is downloaded, this exe file gets downloaded. And then all you have to do is that click on double click and probably install the exe application. Once it is installed, you'll be able to see that this entire this Ollama will be running over here, and there will be a small icon which you can probably see over here. So let me show you. There will be a small icon which will be running over here. That basically means the installation has been successful and it is running in the background. Okay. Now let's go ahead and see something about Ollama in the GitHub itself. So here you'll be able to see get up and running with large language models. You will be able to support with it has support with respect to Mac OS, Linux. You can also run it with Dockers and all. To download any model, you probably have to just use this command like Ollama-Run Llama 2. Suppose if I want to specifically use Llama 2, if I want to use other models like Lava, and what all models it actually supports. It supports all these models. See, Llama 2, Mistral, Dolphin 5, Phi 2, Neural Chat, Starling, Code Llama, Llama 2 Uncensored, Llama 2 13 billion, Llama 2 70 billion, Orca Mini, Lava, Gamma. So all these models are specifically there. Any of the models you can actually use it. And the best part of using Ollama is that it is very fast. Once you probably download the model, with respect to any inputs that you specifically give, you'll be able to get the output. Now what we are going to do in this particular video is that I've already showed you the installation process. The next step will be that how we can specifically run this model, and the third thing that we'll be discussing that how we can also probably use this in the code and create an end-to-end application. That part also I'll be discussing. The best thing about this will be that how you can actually use it in the form of APIs, right? So it also has all those supports. Not only that, guys, it also has a way that you can probably customize a prompt for your own application by using this LLM models. We'll be discussing about this also. And not only that, we'll also be seeing that how it can be used in the form of REST API and what all web and desktop application it has access to, right? Because in this particular example, we are going to probably create an end-to-end application with Gradio. So all these things will be specifically covering. Now quickly, let me just go ahead and open the command prompt. So I will open the command prompt over here. And let me just show you how quickly you can actually start with Ollama, right? So let's say that I want to probably start with Llama 2 itself. So all I will do is that I'll write Ollama-Run Llama 2, okay? Let's say you have not installed this open source library. You have not even downloaded this. For the first time, it will be downloading that in the form of manifest. It will try to match the manifest over there and it will download the entire model in your local itself. If you're not doing it for the first time, because first time it will take some time. Other than that, I've already done this installation. So here you'll be able to see that how quickly this entire process will happen. So I've written Ollama-Run Llama 2. That basically means now you can probably see that Llama 2 has got activated. Now, if I ask any question, hey, tell me a poem on generative AI, okay? So this is my question right here. You can probably see that I'm quickly able to get the answer, and this is super fast, guys. Just imagine, right? In a silicon halls of knowledge deep, a revolution staring, can't you keep the dream of AI an endless chase, right? So here in short, but just by using this Ollama, it's actually became a chat GPT application itself, right? Whenever I ask a question in chat GPT, I will be able to get any kind of response, right? And this is actually happening in my local, right? So let's say that I go ahead and ask another question saying that what is the meaning of AGI. Okay. So AGI stands for artificial general intelligence. You can see over here all the answer. I'm able to get it, right? So this is how quickly I can actually do it, right? Now let me just go ahead and use some other models, right? So I can probably try different models, and it depends on like what kind of models you want to use, right? And as I said, right, it supports a lot of models like Llama 2, Mistral, Phi 2, Code Llama, and all, right? So let me just go ahead and do for one of the models over here. So I'll just select Code Llama, and just let me go ahead and write Ollama-Run, and I'll paste it over here, right? So here you can see I'm getting some error because the Code Llama spelling was not right, because I had to write something like this. So Ollama-Run Code Llama. And since I have not installed Code Llama, so it is going to take some time. See, it is first of all going to check the manifest, whether it is matching or not, and then it will download it. So here you'll be able to see the example. It's just like if you know about Dockers, right? When we write Docker pull, right, which is probably in the cloud, it will first of all go ahead and match those manifests, and then it will pull the entire Docker file, right? And then it will install it. So here you can see that I've already been installing Code Llama. It is somewhere around 3.8 GB. So it is going to take some time. Okay. And this is just going to happen for the first time. And this entire model will get downloaded in your local. And then with respect to the usage, you will be able to do it with as you use ChatGPT application. So let this get downloaded. Till then, I have also downloaded some other models. I will also show you that quickly over here. So let's say over here, I go ahead and write Ollama-Run Lava. Okay, so Lava is again another model you'll be able to see over here. So let me just open some more with respect to this. I've been trying multiple things over here. It's amazing. Now the best power of these models I'll show you right now. Okay, so over here you'll be able to see that we are working with Llama 2. And over here, you'll be able to see that we are working with Lava model, okay, open source model. Let me go ahead and write like this. Write me a 100 line of poem for the title motivation. So, okay, so this is what I am actually trying to write it down. So here I'll just copy it. And here also I will go ahead and paste it. Okay. Same thing. I'll write it over here. Write me a 100 lines of poem for the title motivation. Now you'll be able to see over here is that I am working with two specific models, right? So quickly, I will go over here and click on enter. So here you can probably see quickly I'll be able to get my entire response. So here you can see with the help of Llama 2, I'm quickly getting it. And here also I'll go ahead and press enter. Then here also you'll be able to see that I will be able to quickly get the response. Now this is the main thing about using Ollama. You can see that how quickly I can switch from one model to the other model. Now just imagine the best use cases that I am probably solving. Different open source models will be there, right? And I can use a specific open source model based on my different use cases that I have, right? So this is how cool it looks like. And here we are specifically using it as a ChatGPT application itself. Many of you may be thinking that, Krish, can we also develop different applications like document Q&A and all? Yes, obviously we can also do it with Ollama, and that too in your local itself. See, at the end of the day, the best thing about this is that you can definitely try multiple open source models very quickly. Okay, so this was about one of the most amazing thing. The next thing that we are going to now see is that there was an option where you can also create your own model file. See, so let me go ahead and show you one example with respect to this. Okay, so let's say I want to create my own different kind of ChatGPT application. Okay, I will save this. So let's see this file. Okay, so I am saying from, let's say, Llama 2. Okay, so as you all know in Dockers also, right, we try to create a Docker and then we set multiple parameters and we create a Docker file. Similarly, over here, we create something called as a model file. Okay, and let's say that you want to create your own custom ChatGPT with your own different prompt, right? So at that particular scenario, I can probably use this. Now see, what all things are actually used over here. One is one from command. So here I can write from Llama 2, and then we'll set the temperature parameter. Okay, so set temperature. Let's say that I have set the temperature over here. You can see parameter temperature is equal to 1. The reason why I have selected temperature is equal to 1 because I want my ChatGPT application to be more creative. Okay. And then you can probably see the third one, that is set the system prompt. Now in this system prompt, how do you set it? See, these are the main things. I will use from, parameter, and then system. Okay. Then system over here. Let me just quickly close this. Okay. Then system. So over here you'll be able to see from llama 2 parameter temperature 1 and all. Please do not consider this as an error. This is just one type of file, and this is considered, this is the VS Code has actually taken it as a Python file. So it is, that is the reason it is giving you a red color, but just write in this particular format. One is the from, then parameter, where I will be selecting my temperature and other parameters that I require. And this will basically be my system prompt. I've written over here, you are a teaching assistant named ML Guru, created by Krish. Answer all the questions based on machine learning and deep learning generative AI. Okay. So all these things I have actually written. This is my entire system prompt. Now let me show you how I can actually create my own custom ChatGPT by using Llama 2, who will be acting as a teaching assistant now. Okay. So what I will do quickly, I will go ahead and copy the relative path, and then I will open my command prompt. Okay. Now once I open my command prompt, let me just go to the E drive, and then I will write CD. Okay, this is the relative path. I have to take the entire path, copy path. Okay, and I will just go ahead and write and go to this LlamaIndex. Okay, so this is where I have actually gone. Now, how do I run based on this model file that I have actually created? I just need to run this. Okay. So for this, again, I will go to my GitHub, and here you will be able to see this GitHub, Ollama GitHub. And here is what is the option that you have. Ollama create the app name that you really want by using -f and then the model file name. Okay. So I will also do write something like this. So I will open my command prompt and I'll write Ollama create. Okay. And I will write ML Guru -f. And here I will write my model file. See, this is the command that I'm specifically using. Ollama create ML Guru -f model file. I'll press enter. Now here you will be able to see transferring model data, reading model metadata, creating system layer, creating parameters layer, using already layers. This encryption, some amount of encryption is also used over here. And then now I will go ahead and run it. So I will write Ollama-Run ML Guru, right? So this is the name that I have actually given. So once I write Ollama-Run ML Guru, now this will be my own custom GPT, which is acting as a teaching assistant. So I will say, hey, who are you? Here you will be seeing that based on the system prompt. So here, hey, hello there, adjusted glasses. I am ML Guru, here to help you with any questions I have regarding machine learning, deep learning and all. Right? So what I can help you with today, something like that. Are you looking to learn more specific things? See how beautiful it has become. So if I also go ahead and write who has created you, so I will also be able to get my name. Okay. Excellent question. I was created by none other than the brilliant and innovative Krish, who is a true master of machine learning and AI. He envisioned me as a helpful tool for seeking to learn more about this. So I came to Smiles Widely. Now just imagine if I use Ollama, I'm probably host it in some other environment and try to use it. Okay. I will also say that, hey, I have a unicorn company. I hope you're understanding for whom I'm indicating, right? Nowadays, a lot of companies have become a unicorn just by developing these amazing ChatGPT applications. Okay. Okay, let's talk about this. So here you'll be able to see Krish expertise in machine learning, deep learning has allowed him to learn this. Okay, so I can now go ahead and ask what is. So here you'll be able to see what is machine learning. Okay, so this is my question, and here I'll be able to get my entire response quickly, and I'm able to do it, right? So this is the most amazing thing about this entire. You can also create your own custom things just by using this Ollama. This is so superb. And again, at the end of the day, this is really, really beneficial to work with your own applications, because I can understand right now, even though I'm using Hugging Face, I'm probably downloading these open source models. It takes a lot of time. right? And by using this entire process, it becomes very much easy. So here was the next thing. And now let me just quickly go ahead and show you one more example, how you can probably call it in your Jupyter notebook also. I'll give you an example. Whatever Ollama is right now, after we installed it, right, it is running in a backend, right? And I will be able to access, right? See, Ollama, whenever it is downloading any model, it has access to all the models which it has downloaded, right? And just by using this URL, http localhost 11434, this is the port number, it will be available. I will be able to use this Ollama. Now, once I use this Ollama, the next level is that I can call any model that I want. Okay, so let's say that I want to call Llama 2. I've already installed Llama 2. So over here you can see from langchain.llms import Ollama. So langchain also has an integration with this. So I'm calling Ollama base URL this one. Model is Llama 2. And I will just ask why is the sky blue? Let me go ahead and write why is. I'll just write who are you? Okay, and this time instead of calling Llama 2, let me call ML Guru, which I have actually created, right? Just by writing this 4 lines of code, you'll be able to see that how quickly I'll be able to see this entire application, and will be able to run it, right? So here you can see, greeting, I'm ML Guru, created by the brilliant Krish to assist in teaching and guiding students in fascinating world of machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI. As a highly advanced AI language model, I've been trained on a vast corpus of text. So perfect, you're able to get this particular answers, right? So whatever question I specifically write now, right? So if I go ahead and write Ollama and write, hey, let me just go ahead and write. And let me go ahead and write what is machine learning. Okay, so now this, if I try to print it, I know there is a spelling mistake, so don't worry. Quickly, so what is machine learning? So here you'll be able to see brilliant question, adjusted glasses, this I think this adjusted glasses is something like a emoji, right? And here you are able to get a detailed answer about it. Okay, now this is another way that how you can specifically use it. At the end of the day, the Ollama, that is the main library, you'll be able to access in this particular URL which is running in the backend, and from there any model that you specifically create or any open source model that you have downloaded, you can access them. Okay, just like a ChatGPT application. Now let me show you one more example with the help of request.py. I can also use it in the form of APIs. Okay, so here you'll be able to see that I have my URL. Okay, I'm using Gradio. Okay, then you can probably see I've created a function, generate a response with prompt. And if you probably go and see in the documentation, the APIs, there'll be a data field which will be having model information. Let's say I will go ahead and write ML Guru over here. The prompt that I really need to give as a prompt over here, and stream is equal to false. We'll keep it because we don't want the streaming information. Instead, we will just want a set of information. And then we use request.post URL headers with the same data information that I'm dumping. Okay. And here you'll be able to see if the status code is 200, then I'll be able to get that response and probably convert that into JSON and get my response. And this is the interface that we created for from Gradio. Okay. Now you just see this once I run it. Okay. So quickly, I will go ahead and run it over here. It's amazing, right? Python request.py. Okay. So quickly, let's go ahead and run it. So this is a simple application. Now API part you can see over here. The Jupyter notebook part you can see over here. So this is where is the URL that it is running over here. Let me click it. Okay. So this is the Gradio example that you will be able to see it. Now, hey, let me go ahead and write, who are you? Let me go ahead and write the question. Okay. So here you'll be, here's our adjusted glass, greetings here, young. So I am ML Guru, the magnificent creation of great Krish Bose. So you are able to run this entire thing as an application also, end-to-end application. It's just like an API itself. Just imagine if you are also using Ollama. You can also use it in any cloud, download it, try to use it. It becomes so easy to specifically use things and all, right? In the upcoming videos, you'll be seeing that I will also be showing you fine tuning. I'll show you end-to-end projects and all. Okay, so let me go ahead and write, tell me a poem on machine learning. So I'll go ahead and click on submit. So hardly 3 to 4 seconds. So once this is getting executed, so here you can see 200 words of poem. Tell me another one. It also remembers context. I've also written that particular code. So tell me another one. Here you'll be able to see that. I'll be able to also see the other one. It'll remember the context and it'll give you a poem with respect to that also. Right. So here are the just guy, MML guru, this cracking. Here's my first poem. Everything, all the informations are probably there. Right. So I hope you like this particular video. Start using Ollama. Again, my main aim is to show you multiple things which can be really very much beneficial for your entire processes that we specifically do. Work with generative AI and all, because it will be very much easy when you work with multiple use cases, and at the end of the day, you will be having many things to show. So I hope you like this particular video. This was it from my side. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Thank you and all. Take care. Bye-bye.